Evan McMahon's my name, manager of Sodens Hotel. Obviously heard many things over the last couple of years. Very skeptical, starting out. Very skeptical. Probably my first small moment of interaction or truth, whatever you want to call it. I think it was probably a couple of months in, and I think it was a good 2.5 hours after the last staff member, other than myself, had left the venue and received a call to the bar, which was lit up. It was ringing from the kitchen. We have specific lines for different areas of the venue, and the kitchen was directly calling, which it can't happen unless somebody's initiated that. It's funky stuff, so to speak. From the kitchen, there's a fair bit of history in there. The classic story of the Sodens ghost, and you may hear different versions of that. From what I've heard, it relates to a younger girl around the age of 13, 14 that passed away on the stairs.
Okay, so I'm about to climb up the stairs to the second floor of Sodens Hotel in Albury. I'm on my own, and we'll see if anything happens. We've already had some action happen. A door slam, footsteps.
My name is Sarah and this is Sula. We are here to investigate today, to communicate. There's a story about a staircase and, oh, that was me, my bad. Evidence would lead us to believe that these are not the original staircase, but maybe this might trigger you. So there is a story about a young girl, 14, 13, who fell down these stairs and tragically lost her life. Would you like to come forward and communicate with us if you're still here?
The rods are straightened up.
Yeah, there is a rod between Sula and I.
Oops. Can you straighten the rods for us, please? Just straighten my rod to meet with Sarah's.
So, I think the way we would use these is...
No, keep it straight. That's it.
Go towards the wall for no, and go towards upstairs for yes.
Yes. What are you saying? Can you straighten them up for us again?
And mine's slowly making their way there too.
Are you the little girl that lost her life here? Remember for yes?
That REM pod's flipping its shit.
Yeah. So, hey, can you stop the beeping just for a minute? Can you just stop it for a minute, love? So we can communicate with you properly.
So you've straightened those rods back up for us.
Alright, can you stop the beeping? Straighten them up.
Are you the female that hangs around the kitchen?
Both rods have to move.
Okay, straighten those back up.
You are.
Can you point to the direction of where you are currently?
Can you make that red light stop so we can communicate? Remember, no for the wall. Straighten up the rod, please. Oh, that was me. Are you another spirit trying to communicate with us?
Are you interested in what the REM pod is? I mean, you probably haven't seen, whoa. You probably haven't seen that before, have you?
Okay, well, when you touch it, it tells us that you're there. But what we want you to do is for a yes only, then touch it. So can you step back from it, please?
Make it go quiet.
Alright, so can you straighten them up? Okay. Are there more than one spirit here? Yes.
Right, straighten that rod back up.
Alright, I'm going to turn that off now. I'm going to turn it off because it's too much. That is peaking.
Now remember, my rod is yes, and Sula's rod is no. So, is the gentleman that keeps whistling, are you here?
Can you answer first, is Jimmy Soden here? Jimmy, straighten the rods, please.
It literally just keeps pointing up the stairs.
Were there a lot of murders here? Criminals? Homeless?
Over the last 2 years, probably most of the reports from staff when they've come to me is in regards to noises, thuds, people being upstairs quite regularly when there's nobody been there. We've had to investigate on numerous occasions and there's been nobody there. Talking, plates, rattling, moving, and from various chefs over the last couple of years, a number of times plates actually leaving the pass, which is the shelf where the meals sit on.
About 14 years ago, I was working with my sister-in-law here. She was a waitress, I was the chef. I used to get this feeling when I came out of the kitchen that there was a hand going on my shoulder. It was a little bit eerie, but not scary. It was sort of a little bit like this thing was like lonely. I didn't mention that to anyone until a few years after I started getting that feeling, and it used to happen most nights. 10 a.m. and I thought I saw someone walking through the kitchen, like a presence, and I said, "Good morning, who's there?" And I thought it would have been one of the staff. Anyway, there was, I couldn't see anyone, so I went up to a male staff member in the bar, and I said, "Is there anyone else here?" And he said, "No, it's only you and I."
Right, we've heard that there's someone in here that likes to knock over the bowl of chips and other plates around here. Can you do that for us? We'd love to see it.
That picture is slightly going off.
That's okay, that's picking up something else, so. If you're here with us, that little black thing down there, can you make the lights go to the red?
Order's up. It's a bowl of chips. Why don't you come and knock it down like you normally do?
Is the woman who's about in her 40s that comes and communicates or hangs around with the chef. Are you here? If you are, can you make that little ball in the chips light up, please? You just need to come close. We're not here to hurt you.
Can you ring the telephone? Give us a call. Can you repeat after me? Throw the glass off the counter. Apparently it's something that happens in here quite often. Can you show us? Show us some validation that you are here, you do exist. Can you make the lights on the black box down there that I'm looking at go all the way to the red? You just need to get close to it, it's not going to hurt you. What about your chips? It's a bowl of chips. The chef left it specially here for you today. Are you upset that we're here? It's got to go all the way to the red for a yes. The lady that is in here with the short hair and the glasses that hangs out with the chef that's currently here, can you tell us your name? If there's any spirits here at all, any spirits that are with us at the moment, can you tell us your name?
Steve?
Do you know the manager's name that we were speaking to before? Yeah? What's his name?
Could have said Evan.
Can you say it again?
Can you tell me what I'm holding up? It is quite early, isn't it? Bed.
Are you stuck here?
Leave now, please.
I'm sorry, we're not going to leave. We're not here to hurt you. The original owner of Sodens Hotel, Jimmy, are you here? What if I broke a glass? Would that make you happy?
Is that you moving something out there?
Who's there? Do you like Sarah?
Do you like us being in your kitchen?
Purple, I've heard that twice.
What's purple?
Both of our recorders are purple.
It's a bell.
Bell? Yep, great, that is a bell. Both of our recorders are purple.
Can you tell us where we should head next?
Should we go to the cellar? I'm going to have one of the yummy cakes in the fridge. Would you like one?
Which one would you prefer?
Do you live on the second floor?
It's hard to make out with all the humming.
Alright, well I'm going to eat that bowl of chips because it looks pretty yummy to me. You cannot.
Could you tell us something that would make us want to leave the kitchen?
God.
Yeah, I thought we had Jesus over there too.
Yeah, I said God.
Oh, what if we were to say a prayer? You don't want a prayer?
You. Can you say that again? Gladly. Repeat it then. You must win.
Win what?
Are you talking about the races? The horses? Nope. What are you talking about?
Help me if you can.
We will help you. You've just got to tell us your name.
In the stable barn, not that I'm aware of. I've, heard a few stories. I did hear yesterday in the lead up to you guys coming, people talking and asking, and there has been some talk of somebody passing away in this room at some point. I hadn't heard of that up until yesterday, so not 100% sure, but this venue was opened in 1857, so obviously a world of living has gone through not only the stable bar, but also upstairs and the majority of the venue.
Okay, we're coming down rooms 26 to 41.
Yeah.
What was that? I'm on airplane mode.
Oh, okay.
How did music play?
Oh.
So much moving every direction. I'm not very... I feel like we need to be... Can you tell us a name? Do you want to communicate with us? If you'd like to communicate with us, can you please tell us your name? You need to tell us your name if you'd like to communicate with us. Can you tell us which way to go, left or right? Right. I don't know if I want to go down there. I feel so insecure.
I really want to make contact with this young lady that fell. Okay. We want to reach out to that little girl. If that's you doing that to the ball, can you do it again?
We're pretty sure that this is where the original step.
Yeah. Thank you. We heard you were about 12 years old when you fell. Is that right? Was it an accident? Very yes, you can just touch one of those devices. Were you pushed? You were pushed. Okay. Thank you. That's very sad. I'm very sorry that happened to you. Was it someone you knew? Yes.
Did you say like briefly pause and then go again?
Yeah. Was it a friend of yours? Young lady, would you like us to help you get out of this place? To a better place? Okay, is there another area that we should go to up here? Is there somewhere we need to go? Okay. You need to help us so we know where we have to go.
Is it downstairs? Is it upstairs somewhere?
I'm going to ask again, is there another area we need to go to? Okay, thank you for validating that. Which way?
Where the torch is pointing.
That way? That way. Okay.
Dear guest, please note we believe our hot water system was installed in 1855. Because of this, when showering, turn on the hot water tap first. Do not remove clothes until hot water appears. It may take several minutes for the hot water to arrive depending on where your room is located in the hotel.
No shit. I saw a black figure at the door. Like snake and pull back.
Do you want us to come in here? Like out of all the rooms, honestly, look at this wall. Like, this is probably one of the nicest rooms in here.
Let's go in. Can you see all these green dots? Can you go up to it and touch the wall? Can you walk past it? What if I move it across to this wall? Are you up on the ceiling?
Where did you go? Did you run off and hide?
Okay. Bars. shower.
I feel really uneasy up here today. Wow.
I'm just putting my recorder down and we can actually speak into that and we can hear you. Okay, Sarah's holding a phone in her hand. It's not the kind of phone that you're used to, but there's an app on it where you can actually manipulate the words and speak. So can you tell us your name, whatever spirit is here?
Is your name this place?
Is your surname Soden? Who is the spirit that ran across here where my torch is flashing?
Oh.
Oh,
Can you tell us one of our names? Catball.
is there someone standing here with us?
Did some bad things happen up here? Can you tell us how many spirits are here?
We heard that a lot of poor people lived up here. Is that true?
Left or right?
There it goes. Are you standing right here?
Left. I said left or right? My left? Yeah.
Why do we need to run?
It's dark.
Temper. Bad temper. Who has the bad temper? What's his name?
I'm tripping. I'm sorry. There it is. I don't know.
Not acceptable. You can't hurt anybody.
Look, and we can't set that off.
Yeah, darling. Do you want to sit it out? No, you can't carry on here and pay.
As I've mentioned to you guys, Melbourne Cup winning horses have stayed here the night before, and a lot of people have passed through this venue. We believed at that point, it was about an hour after closing, somebody may have entered upstairs, which can happen occasionally in hospitality venues. Sounded like there was people walking around upstairs. There was definite talking. We both confirmed that we heard that, and a little bit of movement of furniture, I think. So we sprung up because at no point did we think there was anything supernatural. So we went up there, and yeah, there was nobody up there, but we both heard talking and movement, and yeah, it was obviously both got a bit of an eerie feeling very quickly, and only got about a third of the way up the corridor and decided to return to the lower level and lock up and call it a night.
Is that your way of wanting to come in?
If you do it again, we'll open the door.
Alright, well, we're coming in.
I didn't close it though. I kept it like I pulled it, but not pulled it closed.
Okay.
And the window's closed, so there's no breeze that would have blown the door closed.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
So put the case there,
David?
David. The case.
Yeah.
They've locked you out of the fucking room!
And they put the cross on it and they've locked Dave out. We're going to cleanse this area, the whole second floor. And anyone who wishes to cross over will have an opportunity to do so, and anything negative will be banished. It's a window wide open. Yeah, that is sealed, but I don't know what was in there. That's interesting. I think that's that goes sealed off for the licensees.
Wow.
Oh, wood. A brief history of All Saints Estate. So that's the original ventilation. Yeah. The person that used to live up here, or the family, if any of you are here, can you touch one of these devices that we've put up? They probably look unusual to you. So if you can touch one of them, then we know that somebody is here with us. Should I ring the bell again? Are you in the kitchen? Touch one of the devices that we've put out for a yes.
Can you give us some sign that you're here? Maybe give us a knocking noise or a tap.
To validate that we have a spirit trying to communicate with us, can you make that green light go to red, please? That it's sitting on the fireplace mantle. You just got to get close to it. Well, now you're coming because we've got those devices on the floor, and when you walk past them, they're going to light up. So you know that we're here. Let us know that you're here.
Last time we were here, it felt very different.
Is Mr. Soden here? Or anyone from his family? If you are, can you please touch one of those devices or just walk straight to us?
It was accommodation for a long time, very long time, and lower budget accommodation. So certainly with all due respect, the lower end of society, and no doubt there was some issues there. There's certainly stories of some guys doing it pretty rough up there, and some issues encountered, and I'm sure that's just a fraction of what went on. some of the stories I've heard is if you were in a bit of trouble or you were trying to lay low, this might be one of the places maybe. It's the majority of all other staff, I think they pretty much refuse to go up there. I think we've got 3 or 4 in there cleaning up at the moment, and all 4 refuse to go upstairs.